welcome back. We are on day 4 of the ABC Build Challenge returns, so to speak, and this is the letter D. Now, I'm a little concerned. The end result kind of looks like a B because of a platform, but I based this off, basically I just searched buildings shaped like a D, and this really cute, like, pink pixel industrial looking thing popped up, and it was so cute, and I wanted to build it. I didn't do any of the interior. Like, none. I don't care about the interior, I only cared about the exterior. That's the point of this challenge. I'm not trying to make functional lots. I mean, a few of them I've kind of tried, but like, that's not the goal. It just needs to be in that shape without being overtly like, you look at it and you're like, oh, that's an A. Whereas, I mean, yeah, my A lot, if you look at it from above, it's A-shaped, but not from like street level. Street level, I want these to just look like interesting buildings rather than letter shapes, if that makes sense. But I don't know, my brain is also completely fried. I'm recording this on a Tuesday, or yeah, I built it and I'm recording it. And Tuesdays are my really busy day where I play Pathfinder for several hours, and then I come home and I play D&D, and it's really fun, and I'm super glad and thankful to have both of those groups, but also, my brain is fried. Now here I was trying to find something to do, like a curve between the bottom on the first floor and to the top of the second, like the outer edge, like something. I went with these windows even though they go out a little too far, just because it's the closest thing that I have, but I was trying to fill it in so it's more D-shaped, but again, it's not meant to. The roof was gonna always be flat because on the inspo image that's what it is. But as you can see, I started doing the platform that it has because it almost looked like a shopping center, but then I was worried that it looked too much like a B, so I backed it up a couple tiles, so it's still there, but it's not quite so overt. I took it away for a while, and then I didn't like not having it there. But yeah, I really like how this looks. I'm almost tempted to make this playable and like throw it in my fan hood or something, because I can do whatever I want with these, obviously. I just wasn't planning on doing anything with them. This is more just about me wanting to build more, and I'm doing some of these like live recording, but this one got away from me time-wise. I was talking in the beginning, like I was explaining my thought process, and then it took almost a half an hour, and so I scrapped. I stopped talking too, like halfway through. I was so focused that I stopped. So I was like, yeah, I'll just scrap the audio and do this. Do a voiceover. But yeah, it was really cute. Like I said, it was pink, but it was also, technically, there should be a separation. There's like almost two buildings, and one side's pink, one side's black, but I decided to do one solid and just paint it the different colors. That was too complicated, that was too much. But yeah, I'm really glad how this turned out. I'm really glad how this turned out. Goodness sake. I really like how it turned out. I am glad that I was able to accomplish the task that I set out to accomplish. There. And the more I think about it, the more I do. I think I'm very tempted to have like Batman and Optimus Prime own this. I think that would be funny. Because eventually I'm going to actually play in the fan hood. I know I've just been doing like build videos just to get it started, but that's just because it's an empty neighborhood. We don't have anything to do yet. But it's fun. It's relaxing to have that kind of neighborhood. Because everything else I have is there's rules involved. It's played rotational style. I have a very specific way that I play most of my neighborhoods, so having the fan hood, which is just whatever I want, so relaxing. I mean, kind of. There are times that it also makes me anxious, just because I like rules, that's why I play that way. You can see here I'm painting the halves But yeah, I really do enjoy rules, and so it sometimes makes me anxious not to have them. But Okay, looking at it now, it is super cute, and I don't think that it looks like a bee, or too much like a bee. This fireplace is so ridiculous. It's not, from where it's at, it's like in the worst spot, but I needed the chimney, and the chimney was perfect, so I was just like, you know what? I don't care that this is a non-functional fireplace right in front of a window. Don't care. Don't care. Not my problem. Don't talk to me. It looks perfect. I will say I'm really excited because I have just decided, I've talked about this before, like Twitch is making me anxious, so I don't really want to do it, but I want to play these other games and kind of share them because I enjoy that. And so I'm trying to find a way to make it work, and for now what I'm going to do is my second channel is going to be other games for now. There's not going to be any set guidelines or rules or whatever. I'm just going to play a different game, and this is just my way of bullying my brain into playing these other games that I do genuinely want to play. So like Skyrim, or all these little games that I've gotten off Steam for like $2 or $3 when they were on sale. Like, I really would like to play them. I just don't make the time. I always end up playing The Sims instead, or doing something else, and I want to bully myself. So that's my intention, is to upload once a week on that channel. And those videos will probably be longer, as though I was doing a Twitch stream, but I can't say how long. Probably an hour, I feel like, would be, at least in the beginning, but I don't know. Especially if I'm doing the new way of uploading, which it's not too bad, like rendering, I believe that's the right term. Like, that doesn't take super long time, but then uploading it to YouTube takes much longer, and then the processing time is where it takes over an hour for a shorter video. So I can't even imagine the processing time for like a 3-hour video. I don't know. That's why I only want to do it once a week, because it's going to be one of those things where I have to record, edit, render, and then upload it before I go to bed and let it just do its thing all night. So yeah, once a week on that one. But let me know if you have any games that you can think of that might be fun for me to play. I already own a bunch of games already, so you possibly could be suggesting something that I own. I just purchased Sunhaven because I saw somebody else on Tumblr was playing that's a simmer, and anytime I see that, I'm more likely to be interested, because if that person likes The Sims, well, we probably have something similar. But I don't know. I can't remember what else I bought. I do want to do a Skyrim playthrough. I started it on Twitch, and then I never went further with it. And maybe Crusader Kings again, or Disco Elysium. Just want to have fun. I just want to play these games and go about my business. I wanted to put a clock on that light because technically in the image there was a square clock in the top instead of a light, but yeah, it was fine. This is very much about the exterior. I wanted to make sure I had the right signage, or as close as I was going to get. I did have all the vents and stuff, which was cool. And I had this light, which perfectly matched whatever was going on in the image. I'm not sure what it was, but like, so satisfying to have that. Anytime I have like the perfect piece of CC for something, I'm just so happy. It makes my day. It's such a small thing, but when you spend so much time not having the right piece of CC, having that moment of like, I have the perfect item for this, it sparks joy. Nothing else is really going on. I'm having to start doing crazy things in my household, which is interesting because my obnoxious cat really wants to go outside, especially at night. And we used to have the dog door set up with like magnets and all kinds of crazy stuff so he could not get out. But then the beagle couldn't get out. And so at this point, I've been probably right before sunset, I will shut the dog door and lock it. And I leave the cat out for a while, and then around 10 o'clock at night, he goes in the bathroom, and he gets locked in the bathroom until morning. You know, he's got food and water and everything, but just like, that's the only way I can keep him in at night. And during the day, he'll go out sometimes, but he won't leave the yard. It's nighttime that one night he didn't come home until like 4 in the morning, and I was a wreck. I was so upset, and just like, I was wandering the neighborhood looking for him. And I'm just worried that he'll get eaten by a coyote, or hit by a car, or eats. Like, there's so many dangers in the outside world, and he is an indoor cat. He just doesn't want to be an indoor cat, so we're working through that. But I think right now I've got a good system. I just have to make sure that I catch him before he decides to leave for the evening. Because there was one day when I started doing this that I didn't catch him early enough, and then I couldn't find him. And I mean, he probably would be fine, but like, also, native birds are out there, and I don't want him eating all of them, and he will, because it's how he is. And everyone's like, anytime you ask for advice and this sort of thing, it's like, well, does he have enough enrichment? Of course he does. He not only has a giant house where he can run around, and there's levels everywhere to jump. There's stuff to scratch. My partner plays with him with the laser all the time. He has toys to like hunt and kick, and things to jump on, and treats. Like, there's a lot of enrichment activities going on in the house. He just wants to escape. I still don't like that muscled man scale thing that I had to use, but like, that was the only thing that I had that fit there. I know that these are floating, but I don't care. That's what the image looks like, and I'm going for aesthetics here. I don't actually care what the reality is. I should put this in the fan hood. It would be funny. I already gave Batman a dolphin sanctuary, so like, why not? I'm still very amused by the dolphin sanctuary. I kind of like the idea of just building all these random lots and things, and then anytime Batman shows up and he's just like, this is not acceptable, I'm going to buy it. There was a story on Tumblr years ago, and it was like, Batman and one of the Bat kids go to Walmart, and the kid's like trying to mess with them the whole time, but like, meanwhile Bruce Wayne's like, why are the beta fish in tiny little containers? This isn't acceptable. And like, eventually leads to a revolt where all the employees like quit, because he's like, wait a minute, you're not being paid appropriately. And just, it was rather entertaining to read. And I ever since, I've liked that idea of Bruce Wayne, the bubbling billionaire that goes around and is like, oh no, this is not how things should be done, and buys things and improves them, because that is the change that I want to see in the world. Just give us one billionaire who's not awful, but then again, they wouldn't be a billionaire. But I can dream. My little heart can just dream. I wanted to use these so bad because it was perfect for what it looked like, but like, it was not flowing. It was not happy. And that edge was driving me insane, so I had to get rid of it. But there's still a fence. It's still safe. No one's gonna die. I mean, it's Sims, so no one's gonna die anyways, but you know what I mean. Had to make sure that I got the pink and black half right, but that's pretty much the build, so I'm curious what you think. If you like these or not, or if there's at least interesting. Does it look like the letter D or not? Because I'm torn. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. I'll see you in the next one.